First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Well, hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thank you very much for joining us today. We are live streaming here out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, as we do every weekday. So thanks for being a part of this show. Don't forget to download that Fox 12 Oregon app. Great way to follow along with everything that we are doing here. Today, though, we are talking about Black and Loud Fest returning to the city of Portland and Seattle as well. And joining us right now, we've got Cameron Lavi-Jones, co-founder of the Fest. And Cameron, thank you very much, for being here with us today. I really appreciate your time and joining us. And to start off, as I always like to do, I love to hear the origin story of how this all got started.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. Black and Loud Fest started back in 2022. We threw the very first one over here in Seattle and the Fremont area, and we're coming up on our fourth year, but this is the second year that we're having a chance to bring it over to Portland. We did Bossa Nova Ballroom last year, and this year we're bringing it over to Revolution Hall with Living Color, my band King Youngblood, Waterseed coming in from New Orleans, Cyril Neville of the incredible Neville Brothers from New Orleans, and of course the other co-founding band down north. Black and Loud Fest originally started from an idea from me and the other co-founder, Anthony Briscoe, after we had both played a music festival in 2018 and realized that we were the only Black-fronted bands on the bill. And it sparked a conversation where we had discovered that so many other Black-fronted P&W bands had felt that same type of diaspora. So we wanted to do something about it, and, why wait when you can create it?
Right. I mean, that's easy to say. I mean, that's also pretty difficult putting on a festival sometimes. I can only imagine all the logistics that go with that, and organizing something like that. But I mean, that's an amazing lineup that you have right there between your band. I mean, Living Color. I mean, it's Living Color.
Absolutely.
So that's, amazing. And once you started this, once you got it going, as you mentioned, that seeing that need for it, what was the reaction like for that first year?
Yeah, well, for the first year, we had a chance to throw it for free. It was a big focus on letting people know that this even existed in the first place. We had two main sponsors that jumped on board and saw the vision immediately. They've been with us since, and that's been Jack Daniels and Aerial Rider e-bikes. Massive shout out to them. But the very first time was proof that what we were talking about and what honestly the Pacific Northwest needed was true. It gave us an opportunity to showcase exactly the things that we wanted to change about this environment when it came to spotlighting and centering and celebrating Black-fronted bands in the Pacific Northwest. The very first time we had a chance to bring it to Portland, it was just absolutely incredible. It was, I think Portland parallels a lot of the experiences that Seattle does. And so it gave us a lot of opportunities to recognize what kind of things we could do to extend the same ethos of what we started here over to Portland.
And when you see that, now obviously going into this year with it and continuing to grow the festival, I mean, how important do you think something like this is for bands in the Pacific Northwest that are performing at this event?
It's huge, specifically even just speaking on Living Color, Black and Loud Fest is a celebration of Black-fronted bands that everybody is invited to, regardless of who you are or your racial identity or anything like that. For us, a big part of what we really care about is giving our flowers to people while they're here, rather than only in post or after they've passed away or after they've made impacts but haven't received any credit for it. And unfortunately, in the history of contemporary, American music, Black folks have not been given the due credit for the contributions that they've made. To be able to host Living Color, especially, they were the first Black-fronted band to break MTV's color line. They did so much for giving us inspiration for the kind of coalition building that we've always wanted to do, but also giving other bands that are on their way up an opportunity to showcase themselves, to be an extension of that legacy of Black music. It means the world to us. I haven't had a single festival where somebody on the lineup didn't come up to me and say, I didn't know how much I needed this until it happened. And from being that with how fans have responded of saying, this festival is exactly the kind of community that I was hoping to see, It lets me know that although the road is long and difficult, it's the one we're supposed to travel.
I mean, and it's a celebration of music, you know, when it comes down to it. I mean, you mentioned, I keep going back to Living Color, but I mean, come on, those guys are legends.
Absolutely, the
and
blueprint.
incredible. Yeah, I mean, that they are those guys. And amazing musicians on top of that, as you know, yourself and everybody else that's on this festival. So that I think that's great to get to showcase those different different people. When it comes to the crowd, the community, so the people out there right now who may be finding out about this for the first time, said they didn't know about it, you know, what should they expect when attending Black and Loud Fest here in Portland?
They should expect to discover new artists that they will be fans forever for. I take a lot of pride in curating the lineups, especially in ensuring that we have a really diverse showcase of what Black music is. In Portland, especially getting a chance to bring not just Living Color over, but I have to give him his flowers too. Cyril Neville of the legendary Neville Brothers is massive, bringing soul music from the South, bringing more of that understanding of what Black music can really be and look like. That's a big point of what we want people to be able to walk away with understanding, is seeing that Black alternative music is a massive umbrella and everybody has a place to enjoy it alongside us.
Yeah, so that diversity in music that's going to be there. So I mean,
Yeah.
it certainly shows that just even listing on them. So let's give everybody the what, when, where, how, and why for attending, just so they know.
Absolutely, for sure. So Black and Loud Fest Portland is going on September 14th at Revolution Hall with Waterseed, Down North, Cyril Neville and Omari Neville and the Fuel, King Youngblood, and of course, Living Color. Things kick off at 5 o'clock and music kicks off a little bit after that. Tickets are available at blackandloudfest.com. And honestly, this is one of the few opportunities I think that the Pacific Northwest is going to get to be able to experience alternative Black music in this way. So don't wait. Go grab those tickets now before it's too late.
And Revolution Hall is a great place to see a show too. I mean, that's a fun venue on top of it.
It's beautiful.
Well, Cameron, thank you very much. You know, congrats on having this festival going now and growing, and just what you're doing there for showcasing musicians and bands here in the Pacific Northwest. And yeah, man, thanks for joining us here on Fox 12 Now. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I'm honored.
Absolutely. And for everybody watching, again, this is Fox 12 Now. We're live streaming here. We cover a wide range of topics. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to download that Fox 12 Oregon app, and you can always check out all of our segments afterward as well. So feel free to share those. And yeah, thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you soon. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.